and Liverpool finally unleashed their near £60 million partnership for the first time in Luis Suarez and former Newcastle man Andy Carroll. You will know when he has the ball. Reinvigorated under Kenny Dalglish. Can they continue with that here? All eyes on Luis Suarez, and he's shaking hands of the Ghanaian contingent. It was that right hand which stopped a certain Ghana goal at the World Cup, and Asamoah Gyan missed the penalty.
It's certainly going to be a pretty potent partnership, I would think. And obviously if he goes to win headers, then Suarez and Coit can get the pieces in and around him.
To finish fifth and elbow Spurs out of the way to get into Europe in the next campaign. Ghana, which would have sent them through to the semi-finals of the World Cup, and John Mensah said any player in that position would have instinctively done the same thing. First chance of the game for Liverpool to put some pressure on the Sunderland goal. Suarez, a burden in the past to some players. Doesn't appear to be for Luis Suarez. Number 7 shirt. Suarez felled. Free kick to Liverpool.
Tari's saying, what do you want me to do? He's running right at me. I know he manages to put it through his legs, but he just sort of runs really right into him.
Pushing off now what they've started. And top 10 would be an achievement, but they want more. Dirk Kuyt's trying to turn. Here they come again. Henderson. Now Suarez has managed to prize the ball away from Montari, and this could be trouble for Sunderland. Carroll, Suarez wants it back. Andy Carroll. It's Jay Spearing, and the opportunity gone, and Luis Suarez furious with his new strike partner.
I thought initially it was going to be an unbelievable goal for Sunderland. Liverpool straight back up the other end. Montari does take, that's the time he just went down, and Suarez nicked it off him. I don't know if he picked up an injury. There's got to be something that happened before, Gary.
Training ground looking a lot healthier than it has done for the last 4 months. Lucas. And Suarez always on the move, always looking for space and possession. He's out of the picture here. It's Luis Suarez. Angle always against him. Liverpool will have a corner, but Sunderland should have done better there.
It happened so quickly. They've been unlucky so far, Sunderland. Nearly walked there.
Suarez.
Could they still get it if they're relegated?
Yeah.
They say it's a foul.
Carroll. There's Luis Suarez. Shake off John Mensah. Welsh was on his heels.
Maybe any criticism, yeah, he doesn't get enough of them, but he's a very, very clever player. Before I see it again, I think it's a penalty. I think he's inside. I mean, we're looking down on top of here, but I think it's a penalty.
Well, the assistant's flagging on the far side. Now he's put his flag down. He says penalty.
Yeah, I thought it was out. My first thought, Gary.
It's 1-0 to Liverpool against the run of play, but it is a clinical penalty for the Dutchman.
It's a great penalty, isn't it? There's a bit of pressure on him. The whistle's naturally coming from the fans. And this is the challenge.
Jamie Carragher. Suarez. Welsh waiting in the middle. There's Luis Suarez. He will fancy this. Mignolet with a big left hand. Carroll on the follow-up.
This is the save. It drops absolutely perfect. Look, watch this. Right there. Volley. It was right in line with that. It's a great save. Great double save, because Andy Carroll wins the header. Strike. Yeah, wonderful save by Simon Mignolet.
They need a goal here. Luis Suarez. Latch onto that.
Tackle as aggressive as that. It's going to have to be timed a little bit better.
Trying to make room for the shot, but Liverpool crowded him out, and this is Suarez. Referee's pulled it back for a foul on Luis Suarez, and
I don't know whether Steve Bruce will start him again. I mean, great to have him back. He's a good player. He's a talented individual, but you've got to temper that. Now let's see, is it merited? He's just miles late. Miles late. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And all of a sudden now, okay, we're almost on our time. He's got 45 minutes not to pick up another one. He's going to have another couple of challenges. He just has to temper.
Suarez. Bardsley, Suarez. Kevin Friend didn't initially give the penalty, but his assistant in the top division for over 2 years was a stunner against Hull City. Luis Suarez. Johnson on the charge, and Suarez had an unbelievable scoring record at Ajax last season, 49 goals in 48 games. We've seen that before from a few players who've made their way from Dutch football to the Premier League. Remember Alfonso Alves down the road at Middlesbrough. George Samras didn't quite do it in England's top division. But you get the feeling this man will.
Well, I think, to be fair, I think he's got a real quality about him. I really do. A wonderful football player, and I think they saw with the first goal that he actually created for Liverpool against Manchester United. That's exactly that little trick, that little extra little bit of quality is going to be a big asset to Liverpool.
Carroll is right in the thick of that wall. It's Luis Suarez, a fraction away. The Liverpool bench were up celebrating that.
Well, I can't help thinking that's probably justice done. How close? Oh, yeah, it's a good foot.
Towering header by Andy Carroll. Suarez tried to out-trick John Mensah. Suarez. Suarez
manages to usher it beyond and wide. There's another half chance. They're working okay together. You want to have a couple of substitutes up your sleeve depending on the way it goes, and unfortunately for Steve Bruce today, every single substitute has been forced upon him, and unfortunately Sunderland now, that's all they've got out there as soon as they make this third and final substitution. On the bench, he's also got Joe Cole, of course, that he can break. Oh, hang on a minute.
Well, Suarez taken out by Bramble. Referee says no. The assistant referee didn't see it that way and awarded the spot kick.
Well, as the ball comes through here, I think he's looking for the body check, and eventually there's a little bit of contact, but I think he'd have been lucky to.
Dirk out. Approaching the final quarter of this game at the Stadium of Light. It's the Liverpool voices you can hear inside the Stadium of Light. And now Luis Suarez's frustration is about to boil over. He's had a few words at the assistant referee on this near side, and that is why he's just been booked.
Just frustrated, isn't he? Frustrated that he didn't manage to keep the ball in, and he's obviously said something to the assistant.
He's having English lessons.
Is he? Well, they're obviously working because he just got booked.
Ferdinand's header straight to Lucas. Suarez. Andy Carroll. Suarez almost sneaked it through to Morales.
Just keep everything the way they are, keep the shape the way it is. Fresh legs, and Big Andy's back, isn't he? Because the injury's now behind him. He manages to back, what, a good 70 minutes today.
Trying to get the better of Lucas. This is Suarez. Dog. Liverpool hold on to this. Tottenham may just feel the hooves of Kenny Dalglish's side galloping up behind them. Luis Suarez! How did he manage that? Luis Suarez has surely wrapped up the game for Liverpool in style.
What a strike, what a strike. Good play originally by Coit, just with a little ball into Suarez, thinking he's got enough skill just to keep it in, and they can keep it for as long as they want. But he drives along the touchline. No challenge on him, and he's got to have hit this with a little bit of the outside of his boot here. So a little ball in. As he drill this left. Oh, Mignolet's done it at the near post here. All he does is he drills it almost on the outside of his foot. No cat-and-mold challenge this time to bring him down. You got to say, the goalkeeper cannot be beat at his near post. He's diving across him. He's thinking the ball's going to come to his left, and it's gone straight in beyond him to his right. On or offside? He's onside. Definitely onside. Driving in. Mignolet dives to the left, and he bullets it into the side netting using the outside of his foot. That's why he's going to be an asset for Liverpool.
Fantastic power from Luis Suarez. Mignolet will be disappointed. But the game is surely up now for Sunderland. Liverpool with a 2-goal cushion.
Back in it now.
Maxi Rodriguez about to come on for Liverpool, who appear to have this game won. And now John Mensah has caught Luis Suarez. Mensah is on a yellow card. The referee has given a free kick to Liverpool. It's the assistant referee on this near side who flagged this time.
Well, it looked as though the two of them just got tangled up with each other, but he's getting the red card here.
John Mensah sent off. And that just sums up Sunderland's day.
Although that's not another yellow card, it's a straight red. He's given him a straight red because he thinks that Suarez has gone through to score here. Originally I really thought they just got tangled up with each other and there wasn't going to be a great deal. Let's have a better look here. Yeah, there's maybe a little touch. I mean, he's never going to get that, Suarez, in a million years. And it's not been a good day. You can just see his arms round about him a little bit. He gets wrong side, John Mensah.
The rule is denying a goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I haven't... Listen, Suarez isn't going to catch that unless he was Usain Bolt, for goodness sake. He was definitely going to go all the way through to the goalkeeper. Nevertheless, I just want to think maybe Aga might have a go at this with his left foot.
It's Suarez. It dipped. It dipped late on.
Because he's on one, he wants a second. I just thought Daniel Aga might be in a good position to throw that into the far corner with the left peg. Playing against 10 men now, because certainly Suarez will want another goal, that's for sure.
They despite seeing plenty of the ball, especially in that first half. Suarez is now down.
Sorry, Gary, he's holding his groin, which is not a particularly good sign, considering that when the groin goes, it's normally more than just a week.
The celebration hasn't changed down the years. Kenny Dalglish, he used to celebrate like that as a player. Off goes Suarez, on comes Joe Cole.